Alright boys, what is going on? Young Hexed here, and boys, we got to get into this one early because it looks like we're playing an OG2K clone. So, yeah, we don't like playing this. He's going to be going into the little halfback dive out of pistol deuce close. This scheme has gave me nightmares, I'm not going to lie. If you guys haven't played it yet, OG2K is a pro player who runs the Miami Dolphins playbook. He comes out in pistol deuce close, and then he's going to audible into split close pro out of the Miami Dolphins playbook. If you guys haven't played it yet, you are lucky. So I'm in the nickel 3-3 out right here, and I kind of found a shoot where I loop around, and it has done me well so far. So I'm going to keep trying it here until it doesn't. And basically I'm just in the nickel 3-3 out. I come out and cover 4 palms, and then I just like kind of hover over the D tackle and wait around for someone to... Right there, we're there. Oh my gosh. It's so frustrating because this game is so freaking easy to run where a bad player can run it at a high level. So if you guys are looking for a very simple, very, very off-meta offense, this one would probably suit you. You guys would probably like this offense. So, yeah. If you guys do try it, let me know what you think down below. This guy, I've never seen someone run an RPO out of it, or a read option out of this, but, you know, to each their own. Just try something new and try something new every day, and something's going to work. But bag to bully, pistol deuce close, I mean, these OG2K clones, man. If you guys have played it, you know how frustrating it is. A lot of them aren't the best players, which is fortunate, but when you play OG himself, I don't know if you guys saw, but we played him, and it just did not go very hot, and he actually gets to the outside here. Thank goodness he doesn't have a speed bursting running back, because if he did, we'd probably be dead. But to kind of stop this, I like going into like a double cloud, double hard flat style of defense, and yeah, I mean, okay. Man, this is the one scheme, man, that's just, it's a frustrating one to play. All right, we get a nice, good run-in free from Sean Taylor there. We're going to get back down into just hop blitz 3. I'm just going to kind of hover here, and oh my gosh, and then he runs the RPO, and he throws to the slant. I was prepared for the tight end wheel, but he scores. I mean, it's going to happen. We just got to go find a way to score. All right, looks like this guy's going for 2, actually. So, corner route. Oh, we switched it, but we just didn't get over there. Bad, just bad. All right, boys, we are down 8-0, but that is no fear because we have what I think is the best all-around offense in the game. We're going to be coming out in the I-form slot close, and then we're going to be flipping our package to gadget at halfback. We are then going to put Deion Sanders in at this receiver. And the reason we do that, and then we also have to put in our running back at fullback. So what this does is when we put a gadget at halfback, that puts a receiver in the backfield as long as you have a receiver as your gadget. Then, on top of that, we have 2 receivers to the left, totaling 3 receivers, 1 running back, and 1 tight end. So this basically does give us a complete... dang, I messed up that speed boost bad, but this is an absolute complete 3-1-1 or 11 personnel. So that allows us to audible up in a gun bunch. And as you see, this guy is a complete OG2K clone, like a literal complete clone. He's coming out in his defense. It's going to be cover 3 cloud with a couple man-ups probably. And we're just going to boost up out of there. OG's a great player. He probably has, he definitely made the best scheme of the year. Props to him, man, for running the football. I think Vikings is truly the best balanced attack in the game, but yeah, I mean, to each their own. I think we have, I don't ever really feel like I get stopped in this playbook, so I'll never switch out of it, but hats off. If you guys don't want to play the game, go run OG scheme. That's kind of what we did last year. Me and OG made the YF trips nasty meta, and we both just have an itch for making the game as easy as it can be. So ours is a little different. He's going to be a little more run first and like very simple RPOs. Ours is going to be run, audible up, and kind of like throw the ball a bit more down the field. So a little bit different play styles from both of us, but to each their own. I mean, you guys are going to love either scheme, no matter what you run. And as you see, speed boosting is so good. we get a nice touchdown. I'm actually going to kick my extra point here just because we don't want to like get too far behind. So I don't know if he's going to score every drive. He might not, but I just want to make sure we keep it within a point. Maybe he'll go for 2 again and miss, maybe not. But yeah, getting this touchdown, absolutely huge. Real quick, if you're looking to win more games in Madden 26, you need to check out civil.gg. Here we have full offensive and defensive schemes that actually work and will actually help you win games. We release weekly brand new content to make sure you're always on top of what's trending and what's new to make sure you have everything you need. Over 98% of members have said they have one more game since joining. And right now with code HEX, you can go to the top of the description, click the link, and get everything you need to start winning today. All right, here we go. Pistol Deuce close. What I've been figuring out is they don't like this little loop. So not even like looping, just running this with like the stock blitz angle. I saw Swolosimo run something like this, and it did a really good job. So you kind of just got to like stand here and then fire through that little left gap. But we're going to have to see what he wants to do. And as you see, he actually goes to that drag. So I don't know how cover 4 really does versus OG. I didn't really run it much, but I am going to try it for sure. I think it's very important to just always stay innovative and keep trying things. So as you see, like, well, right there, that was a terrible example, but I kind of have like a gap to shoot left, but I got to be really on it. So I kind of stand here, and then I can shoot over this left guard if I want to. He goes to the RPO. Good play call. It's frustrating. This is a frustrating scheme. You really got to play it slow. I played it in the gauntlet this week, and we actually did win. So huge win there. But I do want to make sure that we figure out a complete... I mean, there's no shutdown. It's a good scheme, but we got to make sure we can figure out some sort of way to contain this overall. I mean, I don't know if you guys know who Cool Claire is, but he made money in this game. He should never make $1 on the game, and he's somehow cash running this scheme. So it is that easy to be good at the game. And yeah, so I formed slot close. We're going to go into halfback stretch. We finally did get a pick. Absolutely huge. But yeah, this scheme is very, as you see, like this guy doesn't even seem to be that good, but he's moving the ball on, I would like to say I'm a top player in the game. So like, if you're not good at the game, just go to the Dolphins playbook, man. Like, he's not even running everything that OG does, but yeah, no, definitely frustrating. But we're gonna keep figuring it out. He's kind of like the villain right now. We gotta really beat him. He kind of owns us. We played him twice now. He beat us for $100 in a wager, and then we played him in CFM, and he beat us again. So yeah, he owns us right now, man, and it sucks. You know, I like battles with people, but battles aren't battles if one person wins every time. Then it's just like abuse. So we gotta stop getting abused by OG2K. Something tells me he was never really the enforcer in high school, maybe because of his skinny build, but he's really enforcing us right now in Madden. So we gotta really turn that around. We gotta figure out some sort of defense for him. Yeah, I mean, that's really all that goes into it here, but yeah, let's just go left here and try to get a big stretch outside. Bang. And look at Jerry Rice, man. And that's the power of having a great speed burster. Jerry Rice to the edge, touchdown. All right, here we go. We're going to be going into the nickel 3-3 odd here, cover 3 sky. Or no, not cover 3 sky. We're going to be going back into the cover 4 palms. We're just going to spread our line and crash, and shade down. And this is kind of like our base defense. So just going to hover here, see if he runs the ball. If he does, then bang, up, easy. And look at that. Just, that's bad. Like that right there is really bad. We cannot have him have that much time here. But the stock cover 4 does seem to be doing a decent job. You really got to play mind games with these kind of players. You got to make sure you don't. Okay, corner, get up to the post, and then goes Texas. Just a good play, man. Good play. Got to play slow. Got to make sure we just make them make bad reads. That's kind of the name of the game. See if he runs the ball here. We got to get that shoot down for sure for that between that left guard. That's our first read, is always making sure we have a shoot for the run. Corner, post, get up to it, and just like that. It's tricky. Very, very tricky to guard this game, but It takes time. It takes practice. We're gonna do something a little different here. I'm gonna send 3 people, and ooh, he got out of that. Oh, very good. Wait, was he not past the line? Okay, good pocket by him. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna go with a little cover 3 here with a mid read. Send 3. I'm gonna pass commit. Hopefully he doesn't run the ball. If he runs the ball, we're dead, but I doubt he will. This is basically just to guard that little post route from 10. If he does run a post or either side, the cloud should help with the corner. We get switched up to this, and we had the crosser bagged. So maybe we're finding a shell. Maybe. Like, it's hard to tell right now, but I think we're doing a fantastic job of kind of containing this formation. And maybe we have something here. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I guess we're just going to have to play OG2K again. If you guys want to see that, let me know down below. We'll make it happen. But Ted Hendricks drops another pick. You already know that. He just drops so many freaking picks. So 59 seconds left here. We are going to try to kick our field goal deep. This is going to be hard. I'm really bad at kicking field goals, but this is where we practice, you know, when ranked. So, yeah, missed it again. Oh my goodness, maybe? Yeah, wow. I'm so bad at kicking field goals, dude. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm on tap and hold. It's just, I'm bad. Like, I can't get the full power. Maybe I got to change something here, but, yeah, okay. 1 second left here. We're just going to pull this guy over. Just call cover 4. He's going to run the ball. And as you see, like, I have, like, that left gap there to shoot that run. So that's kind of what I'm talking about with that halfback dive defense. But, yeah, we got to go score out of half here. All right, here we go. Yeah, just got to do what we've been doing all game. You know, kind of get up, going. We're going to audible up into our bunch spread nasty. Go into this drive wide corner. And then we're going to post the tight end. We're going to stem it all the way down. And then curl RB, flat B. And we're kind of just going to look over the middle of the field for like a high-low read. And as you see, he switch-sticked. It gives us a nice, good, intermediate, quick pass to just kind of hit. That concept right there is one of my absolute favorites in the game. We have that quick flat out there. We follow by the running back in, the curl, and the post. Those are all extremely good routes to throw versus zone coverage. And you're going to notice that a lot of people do run zone in this game. So yeah, a ton of things you can learn from these combos, whether you're in our playbook or not. We like this combo a lot as well. I think it does a very good job versus cover 3, as you see right there. That third just kind of gets pulled up, and if they don't switch stick that third, you're going to have a nice, beautiful window for that slot fade. So playing this cover 3, it's very good. Like, don't get me wrong. It is very, very good. OG runs a very, very good cover 3, but it's just cover 3 at the end of the day. So the only time I really feel like I'm going to get stopped is when he switch sticks us. And that does happen. And, you know, it sucks for sure. But we're playing good enough right now where I'm feeling confident that we can go and score every single drive. I have a few zone beaters that I truly do like versus this style of defense. So we'll show that here as he calls the play. All right. We're going to go into this drive wide corner. And all we're going to be doing is putting a wheel on Dickerson. We're going to follow that with a drag by Bowers, a return by Bolitnikov, and then a curl stemmed up ones by Jerry Rice. So this combo right here does good because that drag just kind of pulls for the wheel. The streak pulls the third, and then we just have a nice pocket to throw, like a wheel behind a third. You kind of have to man it up or switch stick it, and if you switch stick it, we just have a very, very clean gap to kind of fit the ball in there. So yeah, if you guys do have any questions about Vikings playbook, do let me know down below because I think it's important that everyone learns it. I know it's the best playbook in the game. Another dot right there. We just went over to a slot cross. We put a flat, and then we have the flat in the in to kind of read over the middle. We have the zig and the flat on the right, and then if they play low like that, we have that backside touchdown. So we're gonna go for 2 here. One time, you want to make sure we can kind of punch this in. I don't know what defense he's in. It doesn't look that good. I think I might just audible up into the RPO and then put a flat on the field. Yeah, we're just going to put a flat on Rice and call it a day. We have it. Nice and easy. Very easy 2-point conversion. We go up 14. All right, back to the pistol deuce close. We're going to be going and making sure that we can just kind of contain this a little bit here. So we're just going to hover over this D tackle and just wait for him to call a play. And we're just going to base our switch stick off of a few things. And right there, beautiful throw by him. Just a nice little Texas route. Double corner routes, you know, corner routes beat zone and man. They beat man and zone, if you guys didn't know. So it's kind of hard to play for them. So we're just going to go into a low cover 3 here. And he's going to audible up into, I don't know what formation this is, but I'm just going to kind of stand right here, look for like an inside shoot, and he throws it deep, and right there we have Bates to pick it off. So this game can be frustrating. I'm not going to lie. It really can be frustrating, but if we play good enough defense to make them work, like as long as we don't give up those big one-play touchdowns, I think we have a very good shot at winning the ball game. And now, mind you, different skill levels play like this. Like this is probably the lower skill level player of an OG2K clone, but it's tricky, very, very tricky. So we're gonna go and hike the ball here. Gonna look, and as you see, we're gonna have that wheel again. Like that play just fries cover 3. So we don't have issues with this defense at all with our offense. If you guys do want to get our offense, civil.gg right now you can use code HEXSEED for 30% off. You get offense and defense for about $20, or you can use HEXSEED40 for 40% off the yearly. Go check it out if you have not already. You know, posting updated content. They're gonna have something coming out soon against coverage 0. How to beat that consistently out of any single formation. So yeah, keep it going. Let's go get another step. All right, here we go. The cover 3 palms. We're just going to pull him over here. Or cover 4 palms, sorry. And then we're just going to have a good switch, honestly. So, what the chuz? Okay, there we go. Someone said a stemmed up curl flat kind of guarded that. Oh, it does. Like a lot. Oh my gosh, look at that. A stemmed up curl guards that absolutely perfectly. So, interesting. So I ran a curl flat. I stemmed it up once. And, okay, now we just got to stop the run. We have a nice little shoot right there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, cool. Yeah, great play, great play, great play. Okay, we're just going to have to, let's try that again here. Oh, and he's audibling into something different here. So we're just going to come out in a cover 3 shell and just blitz 4 people. And just like that, we have a nice, beautiful KO right out there trying to play it. Versus this kind of play, I don't like to run as much of our cover 3 sky. It gets ran on too easily. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let's go, or this game. Let's get into one more. All right, boys, we're playing a very meta player in Blurry Cobra. This guy is always a great player inside of the community. We have a great history versus this guy. We play him a ton. He's always in trips. He's always a pain. Like, he's a pain to play. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He's not fun to play. I don't like playing him. I don't think anyone likes playing him. So, yeah. Versus trips, we tend to like to kind of run this little man hybrid shell in a way where we're going to use our slot defender and we're going to man him up to the middle trips receiver. We're then going to take our left side player and man him up to the inside trips, and then depending on what hash they're on, so like right here, we're going to use this D end. So basically he has a flat there, and he's got a very good play for that. So we play this guy a ton. He knows our kind of shell we like to do. So I might be kind of switching it up here a little bit, and yeah, depending on what we do here. So I'm just going to send 3 actually, and I should have stuck with my commitment there. So he's doing a lot of very, very short intermediate throws. And this is frustrating for the simple fact that it's hard. Like, it's hard to guard. This is a hard formation to guard. So we're going to do our best here to try to get a stop. We're going to run man here, and then everyone's kind of bagged. Okay. He gets like 3 yards. Good play. Versus this kind of offense, you got to just really just be content with kind of them getting yards. So I'm going to run in a shell like this, and this is to guard motion wide post. The hook and the hard flat should guard like the slant. We're going to look for that, and he just has a Texas route. So everything he's running, extremely short. He runs this trips a very weird way. He's been running this forever, mind you. Like, he has been running this forever. So we have the wheel guarded, and Oh, wow. Huge KO by Dion right there. Good by him. Good by him. But we're going to try to just make sure we can kind of just run maybe a little more stock cover 3 in this game. But yeah, no, it's tricky when he runs the RPO as well. It gets really tricky when he starts to run the RPO. So every time I feel like I have a good shell, he just kind of dissects it. So we're just going to go cover 3 again and just look for a quick switch. Streak, guarded. He has the wheel. Good. So he did a curl and a drag. The point of that is to pull any flat for the curl. Very good play by him. This is tricky. You know, this guy's a little interesting with the way he plays his trips. It's not a usual trips. So, yeah, right there, he did a streak wheel. Kind of a similar combo to what we do. Play by him. We just got to go score. All right, boys. Just like the first game, you know, we're going to be coming out in I-form slot close, audibling up, audibling around. Got to make sure we have a good game plan for this guy. So, he's coming out with, looks like double or nothing and instant rebate across the D-line. And that's kind of how he's going to want to play. We're going to see early if it's going to be man. It's not man. We're just going to throw our quick flat out there, take our free easy yard. So, this guy is kind of like... He's such a off-meta player because you guys know, like, trips, tight, and flex, that is a meta formation now. Like, that is a meta formation, but the way he kind of runs it is off-meta. Like, he runs very, very simple, easy concepts, including the streak wheel that we like to do, and he does a great job. So, right there, he mixed in a man coverage. Wasn't prepared for it whatsoever. So, great job by him. I just kind of rolled out, threw it away, took our 3rd and 2. Bad play call. Yeah, that's just a bad play call right there. I got to call something better for that down and distance, in my opinion. But 3rd and 2, we're going to have to suspect man coverage here. I think this is a highly anticipated man coverage down. So we're going to audible up into the slot cross out of the tight weak. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to do something like this. So I'm going to put a flat here and then a wheel, and then we have the drag. And he switched... I don't like that spacing as much, actually, because he switched the wheel and guarded the drag. So I tried something there, didn't really like it. I think that was actually a really poor play call, and now we have to be in a big down. And we like being on big downs, but, you know, sometimes they're a little bit scary. So we're just going to come out here, and we're going to run this RPO, and we're actually not, because he is running a very good, it looks like a good defense for this. So I'm going to run something like this, actually. So we're going to call this cheat motion. Hopefully this motion kind of messes up what he's trying to do. And can we throw this down, please? Thank you. Okay. So that throw there is scary. That is a scary throw because sometimes when you run like a return, sometimes I just feel like they get knocked out a lot. So we didn't want that to get knocked out there. We had to make sure we had good defense on the field. Very easy pitch and catch, and we could have been off to the races there. We were not. I'm going to turn on the chew clock feature because I don't want him to see the ball back. So we're going to have to really methodically chew this clock here. I think it's important that we... Okay, so we're going to ID that outside guy. We just got to kind of eliminate the clock, and he has very good run defense out of this set. So it's going to be hard to kind of chew the clock, but in ranked, we do have the Excel clock, which takes it down to 20, which will help us chew a bit. So we're going to audible up into this halfback duo. I don't love this call, actually, but we're going to do it anyways. He just, he shedded our right tackle there. That's all that really was. Kind of unfortunate, you know. We'd rather not be here right now, but we've seen that on big downs, he likes to go to a man coverage look. So we got to make sure no matter what formation we come out in, we have man beaters on the field. So we're going to do just that. And we're going to go with a very interesting combo with double curls and then double slant. So as you see, he does love this double. And unfortunately, the curl just got the ball knocked out. So yeah, very, very unfortunate. We have to scheme someone open here. So we're going to go into this double shot formation. And the reason I do like this so much is because of this little tight end route. It beats man really well, and then we have a little wheel on this backside. So if he does run zone coverage, which he does, we are all set. And as you see, oh, look at Bowers, man. Look at Bowers fight. We got to stay in bounds, though. That little shake route does a fantastic job versus man. So he ran a man-zone hybrid there where he had partial zone, partial man, and he sent 2 people at us. So scary. That can get really scary when they send 2, because that means they have a ton of people in coverage. And when everyone's manned up and they have certain zones on the field, we can be in trouble. We can definitely be in trouble. So we're going to try to chew this a little bit. I'm going to audible up here, go into our gun tight flex weak. And all we're going to do here is put our post route on the field. And then we're going to go streak corner out. This is one of my favorite combos in the game. You guys know it if you guys have been watching us for a while. This is probably one of my go-to combos in the game. We're going to look for this quick little wheel. And as you see, it just gets outside of flats so freaking well. Staying in bounds probably would have been the smart move there. And I don't hate going out of bounds. Like, I don't love it, but I don't hate it because we can get a first down easily. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, perfect. We go down right here. He, second in inches would have been better there, but now we're going to be in a spot where we just want to QB sneak it, and we want to kind of score with no seconds left or have him have no timeouts. So, I'm going to take a quick sip here, and we don't want to kneel it, but we also don't want to, not score. So we're going to come out and run the ball. If we score, we score. That's kind of how I'm playing this drive right now. If we score, we score. That's what it's going to be. We're going to go stretch left here, and that's the mindset. We score. Okay. No worries whatsoever. We just got to go get a stop. All right, this is tricky. Trips is one of those formations that can really gash you quick down the field. So we want to make sure we don't get gashed quickly down the field. And he actually runs an RPO there. Very interesting call. I feel like it takes too much time to go. You're going horizontal, right? Like that's my biggest issue with that RPO call right there, is you're going horizontal in a game where you're probably trying to get vertical. So, yeah, I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm going to put a mid-read here, and it's going to help us just... Ooh, overthrow. Oh, very good knockout. Oh, my gosh. That could have been a dot. Our man actually stayed very sticky to that. So, fantastic job by our man coverage there. Wow. So, yeah, he goes to the RPO again. And I feel like that biggest issue right there is it gets too horizontal. When you're working against the clock, I just feel like that's just a terrible call. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that's a bad call? I personally think it is. I don't know. Good. Beautiful. Looks like he kind of had a beater there, but we got a big sack. We are tied 7-7 with ball at half. We had a shaky first half. Not going to lie. Defense wasn't very great. Offense, too many big downs. We got to make sure we have a very, very sharp second half. That starts up with up front. Got to make sure we have good runs. Good burst. Huge burst out there. Good, Jerry. Fly. I should have bursted a few more times, but we need to be able to run the football. That is completely necessary to winning these kind of games. Need to be able to run the football. And it starts with me, man. It starts with me. All right. We're going to always come out and just kind of go to this play. I think this play is very, very good. And it's very hard to guard. So we're going to look for this quick little motion wheel. And as you see, he didn't really play the corner route. Thought he was going to switch it, but he didn't. So good by him. We're going to go up into the seam divide play. And I do like this play a ton just because we have a nice little flat route on Bolitnikov. And we kind of just snap the ball, and everything's open across that middle of the field. And as you see, like, that route just fries like a man or a match. So, yeah, I love it. I truly do love it. But I'm going to go into this mesh again. And I might go a double. We're going to do something a little different here and try to attack this left side of the field. Might be a bad play call, but kind of just guessing to see what he's going to do. And we guessed wrong. But we have a nice little Fred over that middle of the field. Very good fight by him. Look at him just get vertical, man. Absolutely huge. Need that out of him. We're going to hurry up here. Maybe our hurry up's not the best idea. Our line might be tired, might give us bad blocks, but we're just going to go stretch left, right. We're going to go right. And just like I said it, man, bad blocks. 2nd and goal from the 3. That's unfortunate because I really feel like we had a good lane for that right there. This defense doesn't seem like it's the greatest run defense, but we're just going to run stretch right again because it just didn't look that good. Cut around the corner. Great job, Jerry. That's why we have human joystick on our whole entire team. They do so well around the corner. All right, we kind of secured a good spot in this game, but that doesn't mean we kind of let off the gas here. So we got to make sure we just play good ball and good deep in route, man. Good deep in route. He's picking up our pressure well, which is frustrating. I'm also not pass committing, so partially on me. I'm a pass commit here. And hopefully we can get some good pressure. When they flip those trips, we get kind of a weird alignment. And wow. Yeah. Good tackle. This guy's tricky, man. He's a good player. He is definitely a good player. Just going to have to... Oh, boy. Okay, Audible's in a bunch. I feel better against bunch than I do. Good. Ooh. Oh, that needs to be a KO there. That needs to be a KO. He's moving at a high rate right now. This is scary. Just gonna... Jeez, I don't know what this could be. Maybe just inside zone. QB power? Interesting. I feel like that's a bad run in the game. Man, okay. This is tricky. This guy's good. Okay, we're going to expect just a quick little... Okay. Just going to man up these 2 people here. And we got absolute instant pressure there. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. I'm low-key just seeing cover 2, not going to lie. And we're just going to man up the running back, spy, and kind of use this guy. So all we're going to do here, tackles, beautiful. Get him to a 4th and goal from the 3. Perfect play. Wanted him not to get in the end zone. That was the goal. We achieved it. Yeah. Scary place to be down here in the red zone. There's a lot that can go wrong, for sure. And yeah, this is where you can get stops. So I'm thinking hop blitz, right? I'm thinking we man up. Thinking we man up the tight end. Thinking we man up this guy. Thinking we drop this guy. And then I'm going to use our Woodson. Perfect defense. Never mind. We man up the tight end, and he... I don't know what happened there. If I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what happened. I thought we had perfect defense on the field, but turns out we in fact just did not. All right, we're in a unique point in the game where we have the ball on the 21-yard line, 40-second play clock. We can make this the last drive. We only need 3, so we're gonna try to do that here. See if maybe we can turn this into the last drive. We're gonna go down to 38. Probably could have got more yards, but I want to be able to throw down the field a little bit if I need to. And he plays super aggressive defense, but yeah, we definitely want to try to kick our 3 here, win the ball game, and whatever happens, happens, kind of, in a way. So I'm gonna hike this ball here, cut up, good play by him. We're gonna turn off chew clock just because we have Excel clock working in our favor. So we're gonna go back up into our seam divide play, and all we're gonna do is go double drag and then a flat route on B. We're gonna look for our quick flat route out there, see if it's open. He kind of has messed up defense, it looks like, maybe. We have our drag, beautiful, cup, great catch by him. Way to hold on. Sometimes, when they get a pass from behind, they're going to drop that, but he holds on. We go to the 2-minute. Really, all we need is a big play. We're playing, I would say, exceptional offense. You guys might not say exceptional, but I'd say we're playing exceptional offense. And yeah, all we're going to do is go into this gun tight cross thing. I'm just going to flat route X and then snap the ball as fast as we can. Good. We have the crosser right down that middle. Beautiful catch by Jerry Rice, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful catch. He almost had a guy there. I don't know if he would have knocked it out, but it was tight. It was really tight. So now we just got to get into this point of the game where we need to chew clock. And we need to make sure that we don't let him see the ball back, and we just get a couple more first downs. So very good run defense by him. He's going to burn a timeout. If we get to like a 3rd and 1 here and then get a first down, the game's over. If we get a first down, he burns a timeout, I think the game's over as well. So I think if we just get a first down, the game's over. So with that being said, we're going to audible into this RPO flat, and I think this is going to be wide open. Maybe not. We'll see. It is open. Huge catch by Biletnikoff. Get upfield. Big tackle and bounce. And that should be game. We win. Very close game. Very, very, very good opponent. We didn't get a stop, but we managed the clock well. Huge win. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all boys in the next one. Peace out.